Alright, done. We are live.
Right.
So, welcome to Let's Talk LFC with me, Charlie, and Tom.
All right.
I'm
Okay.
drinking a nice
I get it.
a cup of tea.
I get it.
Yeah,
I've drunk my tea now. It took so long.
I didn't take that long.
They didn't.
I also been
I'm
eat.
just joshing, Charlie.
I've also been eating these delicious jam sandwiches.
Jammy Dodgers. Oh, jam sandwich. They got the cream in the middle
Yeah,
as well.
nice.
Yes. Sickly though if you have too many.
Oh, it is a bit sickly, but I've been eating them like a pig.
Well, you are a pig. So anyway,
Maybe I am.
now I've established that fact.
Guess get back on the weights. Then putting on the weight.
I've just
So
got the old stream on as well, so we can see.
you want to have a look at the game, analyze it.
No, I meant the stream has been to see how smooth it's going.
Is
So
it
it's all right.
is it smooth?
Good so far. Thumbs up. Better than it has been.
Good.
It's smooth, yeah.
Good. Smooth criminal.
It got my hand doing that, so that's good.
Well, we're trying this new Tinternet to see if it works. It's been okay so far. But
Good.
yeah, when
Your last video was pretty good.
Yeah, well, how was you saw the last video? Was it? It was a bit sketchy in parts,
Yeah.
wasn't it? The stream was a bit
Yeah, the video quality was fine, but I
blocky
don't
now and
know the
then.
content. I didn't like the content.
No, why?
No, I looked different in that video,
Yeah, you turned into someone
and I
named.
sounded Cockney for some reason.
Yeah, you sound like a Cockney geezer. What from London?
Yeah.
How you doing? Good lad.
All right.
He's got a lot of subscribers. He's doing well.
Right.
He's
Yeah, but
not,
he does about a million videos.
he does do
I
about a
subscribe to his
million.
thing, and every time I look,
He's
there's a million.
and his wife
I
Lex.
looked on one of them. It was like Klopp brushes his hair.
Klopp.
He had to do
Yeah.
a video about it. I was like,
Firmino brushes teeth.
I'll watch it. All right. Yeah.
But
So
yes,
we won't be doing that.
we'll be talking about a game which was roughly 4-3. It wasn't roughly, it was 4-3. It was against Spurs.
Did you
Tottenham.
talk about the West Ham game?
I believe.
No. Have we talked? Did you talk about the West Ham?
You know what? I can't remember that. What was the West Ham game?
2-1. It was
Yeah.
2-1. It was actually it was quite a good game. All in all, the West Ham game.
Nice. You want to talk about
It's
that?
very much us this season. It was all our games have been like that.
That's definitely
I think we should do.
this game. The Tottenham game was definitely us. That's an us season. This season was that game.
I will say that I think the West Ham game we played at one of our best games in that game because it was although I think we went 1-0 down first of all, didn't we? I think. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, we went 1-0 down first of all, and then there was a couple of like dodgy moments with Bowen getting through.
Yeah, we had
That goal that got given offside.
Yeah, we did have quite a few moments that could have gone horribly against
Yeah.
us.
And they scored a good goal. Remember their goal being really good. And I thought,
It was a
one of those
blast.
games that,
It was a blast, wasn't
yeah,
it? It was like
yeah,
outside the area. It was like you couldn't.
yeah.
So I prefer those shots from miles away than like tapping it into the box, which means
Yeah.
less defending.
Well, no, I prefer them not to happen. But
No, but if you're gonna score, just that's the
we're going to
best.
concede a goal.
That's the
Might as well
best
concede a
way.
yeah,
Yeah, because that
yeah.
means they're desperate to score.
And they
They'll-
desperately scored.
They did.
But Gakpo, his goal was good. He had a very good performance as well. Very very Bobby Firmino. Salah wasn't great, but he was all right. Yeah, it wasn't great. Jota was, not brilliant. Robertson got an assist as well. Trent, with his new improved position, he got an assist. So
Fake midfielder.
it was good. And Jones, should say Jones as well. Jones was good, and Van Dijk. Matip was obviously best of the lot with his goal, and his defending was good as well. So there's not a lot we can say about that game other than
I think Jones has to keep fit though, and then
but he's been weird injuries. Like when he got that eye thing when he was playing well, and then his eye. I don't know what happened. He got poked in the eye, didn't he? And then he was out for ages.
I mean, he really got poked in the eye, didn't he? Maybe
Yeah.
was it the Terminator 2?
Yeah.
Stabbed him
No,
in
it
the
was
eye.
a fingernail or something. That's what it was.
What's the new thing? What would be that? Because our references
What
are
the-
old.
Getting poked in the eye?
Yeah,
I don't think there is any references.
okay. T2.
This Terminator 2, T1000.
T1000, yeah.
Yeah, T1000 poked in the eye.
That's why it was out.
Yeah. So the West Ham played all right as well. We tried to do a lot of those crosses into the box, but they had that Zuma guy, the cat kicker. They had quite a lot of tall players in there. I'm surprised. So for Matip to get a good header, a nice, like clear, clean thunderbolt header.
That was a
good.
bullet of a header.
Yeah, which we should be doing more. Look who we've got: Van Dijk, Matip, Gakpo. Yeah, those three are 6'4" and over. Yeah, Fabinho 6'2", Henderson 6 foot. Like, there's a lot of tall players in there. I think Jones might be. I swear I've said this before about Jones. Yeah, I think he's just on the 6 foot mark.
With his ego.
Yeah, and his hair.
Yeah, he's probably
right,
just about 6 foot, I think.
Yeah.
But I think Van Dijk should be doing better, but he's having a weird, sort of strange season. Maybe he's still getting back from injury, obviously. Same with Jota, he's doing well, but he's still recovering, isn't he? He hasn't got over it.
Well, as much as we slaughter Jota at times, he's been scoring and been involved. So
he's done well.
He can have. Do you know what it reminds me of? When Mane first came, yeah, and he was like, he'd have a game where he was terrible.
Yeah.
Nothing was working, but then he'd get a free kick or something, and it would lead to a goal. Yeah, that's what Jota's doing. He could have a terrible game where he can't control the ball, can't pass, do nothing, and then somehow he scores a goal or sets a goal up, which I'm happy with that. He's producing each game.
Yeah, you happy, are you?
I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that.
All right, good.
All right. I'm happy.
Good, because Jota's has had a lot of stick. Then every player does. It's like you do one thing wrong, and they fucking pester you, or you get two bad games.
Yeah.
Nunez, on the other hand, can fucking. He hasn't.
But we love him.
Yeah. He's just explosive. That's the trouble. You don't know what you're gonna get, but he's always gonna try his hardest.
Yeah.
And I think
something happened.
Yeah, I think he hasn't been playing because he's been injured, really. Anything else?
Could be that shoulder thing that he had before.
Because I don't think he can't be that bad. He wasn't that bad.
No, I don't know what it is. I think it might be the fact that Diaz is back now. Jota's performing. Gakpo's performing, and like obviously he's not going to drop Salah, so you know he's going to
Because
have to
Salah's
fight for
basically
a place.
scoring, even though he hadn't had the best of matches, he's still getting in.
Well, do you know what? He's not been as crap as we've been saying he has been. He's obviously not been that crap.
He hasn't.
You know?
He's not a has been.
So he'll get another good amount of goals. No, he never was.
Right, West Ham
So we
out
got
the door.
a fair few games left now.
Yeah, we should talk about Tottenham game now.
And good, deservedly. Like, oh, wait! Before we mention that, in the West Ham game, there was an incident, wasn't there? What was it? They said it should have been a penalty when Thiago fell over, yeah, in the box.
Oh,
and
handball.
He fell on like
he was trying to hold. He was trying to like not injure himself and just fall flat on his body.
Fell over. What's he meant to do?
When you fall, you use your hand, don't you? And it didn't change direction.
No, and so it wasn't a handball.
And the way it moved, it moved downwards because he was trying to hold him, keep himself from causing trouble.
So it definitely wasn't a penalty.
I don't know how anyone else falls. They just fall flat. Like flat down.
They fall without their arms like that, just on their shoulder.
Because they're honest.
That's what they do.
They just take it and get injured. Good one.
Yeah, so there's that incident and Moyes going on about, it's definite penalty, it's a definite penalty. Shut up.
Was it that?
You prat.
Was it Salah scored in that game, didn't he?
No. Gakpo.
No, Gakpo, yeah, and Matip. There was an incident with Salah. I don't know what game it was, but they were holding him back. It might be the previous game of that. It was like
Tottenham.
They were holding him back. Yeah, it was Tottenham. Oh yeah, we should talk about that. Yeah, let's talk about that.
All right. Well, we've mentioned the incident, so we can jump to the Tottenham game.
Yeah, because
unless we've got anything else you want to add to it, any like tactical things or
tactical.
No, I don't know. You might.
Not really.
Taking up Henderson at the right time. Was it the right? Was it wrong? I can't remember.
People really are on Henderson quite a bit, but I think when he does come on, he's useful.
I think Henderson starting should not be a thing now. I think Henderson being brought on like Milner and eventually will take over that Milner role is what needs to happen.
Yeah, he's good at He's good when he comes on. Same with Milner. He hasn't been that bad. But when Milner comes on, it's the end of the game.
Yeah. That's the buttoner like they have in what was that program? NCIS. I can't
when
remember
they say
the character.
Yeah. And that's
someone.
The end of that. That's the end of this case.
Yeah, it would be like it'd be like a cat lover, yeah. And I don't mean like that, but someone that loves cats, yeah. Saying, "Oh, I've got loads of cats," and they got like cats pajamas, and they get caught or something. They're like, and that's the cat's pajamas, and then he put his glasses on and they go, "Wow, damn." Yeah,
no,
that's
but
the button.
when he goes off, when he puts his glasses off, he puts his glasses on, and then he goes off, and that's the end of the case.
Yeah.
There's
always a line. There's a line.
There's always a line beforehand.
And then puts the glasses on and off he goes.
In reality, it wouldn't be the end of the case. And they'll be like, why has he gone off?
Where's he going?
There's still stuff
You've got to sign all this stuff. You've got to put the report in.
Yeah,
he's gone.
He's done no paperwork again.
He's in his car.
This is how he gets away with it, by just going off.
Yeah.
Put his sunglasses on.
That's why they try and stop him.
Yeah.
He's trying to do the button. He's like, he's going for his glasses. Get him. Oh, that's the cat's pajama.
I'm not doing the paperwork again.
Yeah, that's not a button.
But I'm not
doing the paperwork.
I've solved the case. What case?
Yeah, he does it for everything at home. Doesn't want to do the washing up.
You're a janitor.
Well, that's the cat's pajamas. That's all I've got in my head now.
No, I remember Jim Carrey doing it.
Yeah.
It could be anything, and then he just goes off.
Yeah. He's a maths teacher or whatever it was, or he's a English teacher.
They do it in quite a lot of programs, though, don't they? They have a scene where the guys, well, the woman talks, says her bit, and then goes off into the distance. Like that's the end of the discussion, and they just go off. It's the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what if they're stuck in a room and
Well,
they
you
can't?
actually take notice of
What did they just go in the corner and wait there?
the silence. It's
I'm
just
sorry.
silence.
I'm
It's
sorry
just completely silent.
for what I've done. I wish I could take it back. And then they're gonna go off.
And then it's silent. Then someone farts or something to break it up.
But he's in the
No,
corner over
so
there.
if you actually take notice of these programs and how when they're doing a bit, when they like start the whatever it is, the crime, the doctor program, whatever, they all talk one after another. Yeah. What do you think it is? Well, it could be this. I'm not sure. I'm going with lupus. Yeah. It's always like that. Yeah. Each one has a line. No one talks over another person. It's always like that. And then they have the button.
You get Ice-T
And
saying
the
something.
button.
We
Cat's
gotta
pajamas.
we gotta get these motherfuckers.
Charlie, you don't have to swear, all right? We're PG now. We're aiming for children.
We're the children. But yeah,
Man babies.
should we talk about the Tottenham game and how we performed for 15 minutes?
The best 15 minutes of the season.
Mm-hmm. It was, wasn't it? It was almost. I thought it was going to be another Manchester United.
I thought a massive beating was coming.
I know it should have, and then at 3-0, I knew it. We were prancing along, passing this, passing here, passing there. There's a bit with Salah trying to get in, but he bounced. He's like pinball with Salah sometimes, trying to get past players. Jota was doing exactly the same thing.
I know.
The only one that wasn't is Gakpo wasn't.
And he should not have been taken off.
No.
I don't know what Klopp was thinking, unless he's like got an injury or something, or some kind of.
I see
I don't know why.
Luis Diaz going off because he seemed a little tired.
Yeah.
But Gakpo's young and he should be, having a full game.
And we needed him. We needed his height. We needed the fact that he could keep the ball. When Jota was put there, it weren't the same at all. When Nunez was up there, it changes our style, and we didn't adapt to it.
It's not like he was going for a hat trick, Klopp. No, you didn't need to take him off.
No, I didn't get that. I thought his subs were subpar. No, they were. I think they were wrong.
Yeah, but was that why we played badly? No, because we pretty much let him in after.
No, but I don't think we would have conceded the second goal if we'd kept the midfield how it was.
Yeah,
when we changed that.
Because it did leave it open, didn't it? I know Trent's in a different position now, and it sort of leaves the back.
Yeah, and Trent doesn't. He wasn't doing the defensive work in there, so we're completely open in the middle. We're complete. Fabinho, he was. They just don't get the tackles in there. We let players run, or we just run alongside them and give them a police escort into the box.
It's like we need him.
Like Son, you can see it happening. Son, Kanate was under so much pressure.
Well,
it's just like straight through, no protection in the front.
Son had like I don't know, he could have got a hat trick going by the amount of shots he had, and we've just letting him in.
Because he had
too easy. I can't even. I can't really blame all our defense because it was just the wrong organization with the midfield, so it sort of ruined the.
Well, they weren't doing their job. They weren't doing their job. Trent should have been like Fabinho. What's meant to happen, right, is they go to a back three with Robertson, Van Dijk, and Kanate. But really, Fabinho's meant to get back there as well, right, and clog up that little hole.
Yeah.
because like Canate's pulled over, Trent goes in there, and then like he's meant to sort of fill in.
Kanati,
But
he can't do that job.
no, it's too much. He's a brilliant centre back. Leave him doing that job. Like we need to. I don't think this role's going to work. We can't keep doing this right back thing where he's not right back. I either play him in midfield now and stick Milner right back,
That's
or
where Milner.
stop doing
Is
it.
that where Milner went in the end? I can't remember. Did he go?
No, he went in midfield. Just came on in midfield and was like doing Milner things. He wasn't terrible or anything. He actually wasn't that bad. But apart from the free kick that he gave away, I was like, what is he doing?
It's such a Milner thing to do, though. He does that
Yeah,
countless
he's a
times.
senior player. You know,
Yeah.
how many years has he? A million years. And like, he's meant to come in and be the authority there and know what to do and not give stupid tackles away. It was like having Lucas back when Lucas would give his free kick outside the box. It was annoying.
Yeah, it
But
was.
no, it was an exciting game. It ended in a brilliant way.
It was perfect with ex-Everton player.
Yeah.
That was very. It was such a shitty goal as well.
I know. It
So
was complete fluke.
complete fluke.
Complete fluke.
Maybe they deserved the draw going by the chances they had, but not with him. Give it to Son at least. He would have done it. Then
I think the referee was shite as well. But
yeah, we should talk about
we
that.
all know that there's a history there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get to that point because there's been some updates on that, hasn't there?
Yeah, I thought it was funny
I
first
thought
of all, and then
our goals were good though. Good goals, nice finishes. Diaz's goal was a brilliant finish.
yeah,
Salah's penalty I was worried about. I was like,
Gakpo again with
an assist.
getting in there, assist. Yeah, he's getting in there now, isn't he?
He's got that ability that that Firmino has.
You know,
where he'll receive the ball and he won't. He might lose it, but he'll get it back. Like it bobbles back to him somehow. Like he's got that ability to magnet the ball back. I think it's going to be great.
I think Nunez got wronged because of the midfield because it was changed. He couldn't get the ball really.
No,
I really wanted to see him in the second half, coming on, because he'd make an impact. But because of that midfield, it didn't happen. And it was only a mistake.
Jota up front, and then he's out on the left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jota's good on the wing, I'd say.
I would only bring Jota on, a bit like, but not like Henderson, not the same way. I think he's a super sub. I don't think he's a starter.
No.
If we have to, because we got players out, then start him. But he's always better when he comes on than when he starts. So, all in all, I think Van Dijk was good. His stats were brilliant. So if you go by his stats, he was excellent. But
Van Dijk,
the slip they keep going on. Yeah, Van Dijk, the slip they keep going on about. He just slipped over. It happens. Yeah. But that shouldn't have been that. Still, we should have defended that goal better.
Yeah, it was too open.
Robertson was left with two players there. Yeah.
The goal,
Kane's
goal. How much space do you want? I thought Haaland was there then. Haaland would have scored.
Yeah.
Space? Thank you. I love my space. I get so much space.
We gave him that.
Yeah.
And really, we'd handled him the whole game. Fine.
And the actual goal, the strike wasn't that good. It was almost at.
Yeah, but he aimed for that. He aimed to actually. He hit it with so much power that, even if like Alisson had got it, it would have probably just bounced off, gone in anyway. Yeah, it's one of those at a weird angle,
Yeah,
lots of
but he
power in
had
it.
so much time, he could have easily just slotted it in.
Yeah, we didn't want it. He wanted to absolutely belt it and nutmeg the goalkeeper as well, like a prick. But they got themselves back in the game. You could see it happening as soon as they got that. The free kick they shouldn't have got anyway, because before that, I think it was the foul on Salah, but it wasn't given. Salah got the foul against him, which is what angered Klopp. And I think the whole stadium, because it was a foul. He was getting held and dragged. Nothing. He gets nothing.
That should have been a foul. But then they looked at what Salah's. He moved his arm out at the player's face and. Sort of,
yeah. Not the fact the whole thing before
like
that.
A bullet went in his eye.
His rucksack, his little Tottenham player rucksack that he was carrying, and that's what pissed off Klopp, because he's seen too much of that's been happening this season.
Yeah, because Salah's not getting any of that.
No.
If Kane did it if he just dropped to the ground, probably would have got a penalty.
Well, we had the Jota incident as well, where his foot was high. It was high, but it was a yellow card because he was going for the ball. He was looking at the ball. He wasn't looking at the player's face.
It was dangerous, but he wasn't malicious. He wasn't doing it on purpose.
No,
Haaland did it as well.
He did it, didn't he? What happened to him? Did he get a yellow card? Did he get anything?
Haaland got fuck all.
Yeah, they said, oh, he didn't mean it. But when it was our player, oh, he's lucky to stay on the pitch. We get it. We get it. You hate us. You hate Liverpool. We get it. We understand. We've understood it for a long time, but it's very clear now.
You'd rather have the Man City win the league and make the league into a joke. That's right. It's all right.
Fine. That's what they want.
Is that what you want? Fine.
Yeah. You can have Arsenal maybe trying to win the league.
They're the Commonwealth.
Commonwealth, yeah. It's just irritating. It's irritating. But but then the player that he kicked, or the player that went in with his head, he should have been sent off for the foul on Diaz.
Yeah.
That was atrocious.
Did he get a yellow card for that?
No.
No, I believe
nothing.
Nothing. Did they not look at it? Or did they look at it and think, it's Liverpool. We don't care. We're corrupt. Yes. We can say that. They are corrupt.
Yeah, we can. I know Klopp can't. I know Klopp's trying to keep it. He's trying to keep it.
Yeah, I know what he really wants to say. Look, Baldy, you're corrupt.
The league is a fix. I'm going full.
It's a fix. And Man City are cheating the league with their financial gain. Doping.
Yep, 103. Wasn't it 103 incidents?
Oh no, it's probably 120 or something stupid. The rule. Probably even more. They're breaking.
I thought it was 133, but I think it's 103.
Them that just sitting around, they're breaking laws.
Right. Just existing, they're breaking.
They can't say, "Oh, it's all lies." They can't say it's all lies when there's 103.
Yeah.
What are they, sanctions?
Come on, how many? Look, there's 103 lies against us. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's only from 2018. They haven't even investigated past that. So there's more. I hope something comes from it, but I doubt anything will come of it.
If it doesn't, then there should be protests on them.
Yeah. And we're going to have the same with Newcastle now. They've already changed one of their sponsors, shirt sponsors.
To some made-up one.
Yeah, it's like a Middle Eastern something. It's like they're getting 25 grand.
It's not good
You make
football.
no. Sorry, 25,000, 25 grand, 25,000. What am I talking about? 25 million. They're getting 25 million shirt sponsorship. Newcastle. How they are getting that when they're nowhere? Yeah, I don't know how. There's no other the other teams aren't. Other top 6 teams aren't getting deals like that.
No.
Hmm.
Where's their
See, so
league?
that's already
Where's
starting.
their league win and Champions League win?
Yeah.
Oh, they don't need that.
They do have a very big fan base, as in not big, but like excited or dedicated fan base. Yeah. So they like shirt sales, things like that. They're going to obviously make loads of money off, but it's not going to be 20, 25 million or enough to fund 100 million Mbappe signing or something. Yeah. It's not going to happen like that.
That's what they want, isn't it?
Yeah.
No,
It looks like they've cemented their position in the Champions League.
it does, but not so for Manchester United.
No, still a chance. Who have they
Their
got?
last,
Brighton?
their last game wasn't that good either.
No, they've been shite.
They've been awful.
Yeah, I
Utterly
think
awful.
I think I actually don't mind their manager. I think he's actually a good manager. But the way their clubs run is
Oh, if they get new
very good.
owners, they're right up there. But I hope they
Yeah.
stick with them.
But do you know what? They will have more of an opportunity to go out immediately and buy players than any other side, because they still generate money. So they could do it.
They've had the money for the players as well.
Yeah, I know.
It's
They
not like
make
they
out they're not
haven't.
spending money.
I know.
It's insane. These people are mad. But what can we do? Nothing. We can just do what we normally do. Rebuild this team, like Klopp said, and just build from there. He said we're in a rebuild now. He said it now. He cemented that down. He can't get out of that now. So
Can't lie about it and say we
no,
couldn't do it. Because we need
should
to
be
progress, and to do that is signing players, new players.
and he's mentioned midfielders. So we'll sign players. I never doubted that we wouldn't. So
Even if we don't get Bellingham, we'll get the right players anyway, or we'll try to.
yeah, I'm not. Look, I don't care about Bellingham now. I wasn't really bothered whether we got him or not. He's a good player. We know he's a brilliant player, but there's plenty of other players out there that could do a job for us in midfield and get Klopp hold of them, and he could, do what he does, get the best out of them. So I'm not whatever. I'd rather not know who's coming and be surprised by it than have we're going for this guy or we're going for this guy and constantly having the same names all the time.
Yeah, but that's their job, isn't it? They have no idea what really is happening. Speculate.
No,
they always speculate. That's their job. That's what they do. It's utter bollocks.
Yeah.
So they
their
come
job
out.
Is to lie.
So they have.
Their job is to go on rumours. Yeah.
It's rumours. Yeah, you do your YouTube channel and mention, oh, we could get this player and that player. Can you imagine him being in the side along with whoever? It'd be great, wouldn't it? Yeah, it would be great.
Why I couldn't. That's why I couldn't. We couldn't do like the like if we do for this channel, like do as many shows as
I don't see the
Jamie
point.
Does. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, because I wouldn't want to talk about rumours of players coming in, because it's just speculation.
It's good for your channel and to get views, and then for some reason people like the rumours. They need a bit of excitement, Liverpool are going for this, something positive. All right, I'll be right back. Sorry, everyone. I'll be right back. But we ran out. Zoom ran out. What a ball.
Sorry, just hit.
Maybe we could do a little promo now then of what we really want to do on our channel instead of the usual. There we go, we're back. Just what is our channel? Exactly.
No, it's just, I don't know.
Let's just
it's
be honest.
two people. All right, it's two people that know each other very well. Talking about the team they both support. Yeah, well, two brothers. There you go. All right, two brothers that know each other very well, and they both support the same team, and it's just like a normal conversation between two people, rather than it being, the usual football chat.
Yeah, two fans talking. It's normally like that, but they talk about other things like rumors and things. But we just
and we don't, and it's mainly football. It's mainly about Liverpool, but we do go off on tangents, which sometimes can be funny or
not funny,
or just and not funny.
Strange. Who are those strange people?
Strange,
what
turns you off.
What are they talking about with their old ancient references?
Yeah, grandpas. This is Grandpa Liverpool.
We do we do get excited if there's like there could be players coming to Liverpool, but it's just a could. We don't want to really.
No,
we don't really want to talk about it until we've actually got that player. We're not journalists. Yeah. We don't know, or we're not their agent, and we don't know them personally.
I don't really like. I wouldn't want to do a show where I'd have to come on and talk about this player or that player, because a lot of the time no one's heard of the player or has, but really they know him from like, I don't know, Football Manager or FIFA. They've not watched them play for 9 minutes. So I don't want to go on that. I don't want to talk about a player that probably won't come. I'd rather we talk about who we've got, and when we've got it definite and you've got Liverpool announcing it or whatever, then you can talk about the player. But other than that, I just don't like doing it. So for people that do it, this is not a slight at them. That's churning out lots of content there. You've got lots of chances to have little shows and do half an hour here, half an hour there, whatever. That's fine. Yeah. There's lots of people that want to talk about it. But I just don't. That's just not us. We're not like this up-to-date news thing. We'll talk about things that are happening, but we talk about football in our way. Yeah, this is not. We're not shouting at people. We're not trying to get memes or little videos about us. We're not AFTV. We're not those people. We're not that whatever his name is, the Man United guy.
We're not Redman.
No, we're not Redmen. But they're the least annoying out of all of them, in all honesty.
Amazingly, yes, they are.
I know, that's not even being biased.
I
would say what I feel about all of these things.
Yeah, but we just want to really talk about the actual games itself, and we can see it and know that maybe Klopp shouldn't have done that at the time. Why did he do that? And then I don't want to talk about why didn't he play that player? Why wasn't he on the pitch? You don't know what's happening behind the scenes, so you have no idea. I did mention Carvalho before, but we don't know. Maybe just find it hard because
exactly.
he's never met.
Yeah,
He talked about the fans and how he's grateful and he loved being in Liverpool. So there's nothing wrong there. Maybe it's a language barrier, which it can't
no,
be, can it really?
but Carvalho,
Yeah,
no,
Cavani, no,
no, it can't be.
no.
I
With Nunez, on the other hand,
I think he's
it is a
I think he's
bit.
just ambitious.
It is a bit. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it is a language thing. You can tell because Klopp has mentioned it a number of times now. He's very poor English. He has mentioned he's trying it, he's learning, he's doing lessons, but you can. The last time he mentioned it, you look at his face. Klopp looked pissed off with it. Yeah, it's obviously it's affecting how
Because
he can put across his uh, tactics and all that.
yeah,
So if he's not understanding it, if he's not getting it, then that's obviously going to affect if
that's
if
part
he
of
plays.
that is part of being a footballer, though, isn't it? You go to certain countries, you just got to learn the language. That's it.
It'd be the same if an English player went abroad
Yeah,
and didn't learn the language.
they'd have to learn.
You know, that would be, of course.
They'd
But
have
he
to.
might just be he's not very good at. You know, he's not good at learning languages. Yeah, he might not be very good at it.
Yeah,
So
maybe
he's going to take longer than maybe someone else.
yeah, it's very hard to learn a new language, especially at a certain age. You have to.
Yeah,
You really have to at a young age, but it's what
yeah,
it is. What it is.
it is what it is. So
He's
he's
just
learning. Things will change. It's all right. I'm not worried about it.
even Klopp finds it hard, but his English is like 10 times better. He can't like
Yeah.
translate it across. Well, he doesn't interpret exactly what he wants to say. I can
No,
tell. It's
he's got
frustrating. It's frustrating, isn't it? Trying to, you know,
which is annoying though, because you think about it. Diaz is Colombian, so he speaks Spanish. Uh, Tiago, um, I think he's actually Brazilian, but he played for Spain and grew up in Spain, and he knows Spanish really well.
Hmm.
You've got Milner, who's been learning Spanish. He talks to his kids in Spanish as well,
Hmm.
so that they learn, right? So he's learned. So there's a few players in there that can speak Spanish that can translate to Diaz, and you saw that during the game when Nunez was getting brought on. Yeah, you saw Thiago go over to him and said something to him in Spanish, and Klopp looked a bit like what? Yeah, and then he went off. So I'm guessing he was putting across whatever the thing is he's meant to,
yeah.
remember do this, remember do that, which is good. But he's got to learn English. You know,
Even Luis Diaz is
I
sort of
think who is it? Trent.
getting there. He's
Yeah.
trying to learn
Oh,
as well.
Diaz's English is better. But then Firmino's English wasn't great for ages. Yeah, a long time. But he improved. But it probably took him a few years for him to be confident enough to like go in front of a camera and say
Nunez
something.
hasn't
Yeah,
been here for
because he didn't used to
too
go.
long, though, so it's going to take him a bit of
No.
time.
Yeah, they've got to cut him some slack. I'd have trouble if I suddenly was signed by a team in another country. Don't know why this would happen, but probably they'd see just
It's not easy.
what a brilliant diamond in the rough I am, and then I'd have to learn a language. I'd probably struggle.
Yeah, there was people go learn the language, learn the language. But
Yeah,
when you learn their
they're,
language,
they're
there you go. You've
they're the same people that go off to like live in Spain and don't speak a lick of Spain. They're the same people, yeah, and vote for Brexit.
yeah.
No, I think he's obviously he's got to learn, but we've got plenty of time.
He's
There's nothing
doing.
on this
I
season's
think
done.
he's as long as he's going to try.
Yeah, it's
You
a
can't-
new country. He said he wasn't very confident at the start. He said he's more confident now. So we'll see. I've got a lot of hope in Nunez turning out to be a brilliant player. So
Yep,
don't fail
definitely.
me, Nunez, please.
Yes, he'll do. He'll do
So yeah,
well.
we didn't mention the Klopp thing.
Whether he's
Klopp getting a yellow card.
with
Yeah,
his
he's angry.
angry celebration. I was like, what
Yeah.
is going on?
I didn't know why he
At
was
one
shouting in
point,
everyone's face.
oh my, yeah, I thought he's gonna get sent off. He's gone mad.
I know. He said, what did he say? He said he ran over to the linesman. He wasn't trying to actually run over to the linesman, but he was like angry, excited for the goal,
Yeah, I
but
was
angry
wondering.
about what had happened.
Yeah,
And he said something like, what did he say? Like, we don't need you. We don't need you. Yeah, he said he doesn't know why he said it. He just said, I think we don't need your help. Yeah, we can do it on our own. Yeah, I'm guessing that's what he meant.
hmm
And then obviously, like, Paul twat-headed Tierney came over and he gave him a yellow, but he said to him, I wanted to give you a red, but he, meaning the fourth official, said it was a yellow. So the fourth official who was right in front of Klopp and was involved in it said it wasn't a yellow card. But Paul Tierney, who's obviously got nothing against us, yeah, wanted to give a red without knowing what had gone on. So yeah,
he does look like a
bullshit.
villain from. I don't know.
Oh, he's a slappable. He's not even like a villain, he's one of those little slimy like bullies mates, yeah.
Yeah, or
He's always got the backup of the bully.
he'll run away from a load of people that are running from like zombies. And he goes into like a building and shuts the door. Yeah,
Burke from Aliens. He's Burke from Aliens. He is.
and then he'll die in the end.
Yeah.
For being a complete shitbag. We don't want him to die, but he needs some karma. I think he got karma. Bald.
I think he's not. He's not. Yeah. Well, you know, I don't want too much of that either. He's gonna be dropped but he's not gonna do any Premier League games right now.
Why is that, I wonder?
So I'm guessing they're letting the investigation go on. But he said they weren't going to release the audio, but Klopp's already said it in that little press conference thing he did. So he's not letting them cover it up.
No, they wanted to deduct. I don't know. This is another rumor, speculation. We could get points taken off. Yeah. All right. All right.
Shut up.
Pep Guardiola could do it, but Klopp can't.
You can celebrate in someone's face, a player's face.
Then do it to
Moyes can shout at the lines.
They should go back in time and do it to Alex Ferguson as well. Take those points off. There you go.
Take off all those points.
Lost the league. There you go.
I think what this is we've been on a run of form now where we've been winning. We're getting close to Man United again. They don't want that, so suddenly it's going to be points deducted.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is.
No way. Do you know what I reckon it'll be? It'll be a 2-match ban and a fine. And then that'll be it. And it'll be in the stands, right where the players are anyway, doing the same job. We'll have Pep Linders, who's like desperate to do that job, and he'll be really happy and smug. And
then they'll bring out another book. Then they'll bring out
another book about his management record of 2 games.
And these are my tactics.
Yeah, these are all my tactics before he's even done any management. Yeah.
That's what people believe, isn't it? That book.
They're mad. They're mad.
Have they read it?
They're like lunatics. Huh?
Have they read that book?
Have they read it? No, they haven't. If they'd read it, they'd know that it wasn't like revealing secrets. Milner already did a book like that. Milner did a book. It was like when you go on Reddit, ask me anything on Reddit, yeah? You get like a celebrity do a thing and then people ask them questions. It was like that, but in a book form.
You do know managers out there, managers analyze games. Yeah. They look at each game and what each player does. It's not going to be that hard to find out tactics and the way people play.
They wait for a book to be released and then they read the book.
What do they use? The magic. It's the only way.
Yeah.
Idiots.
Because people are dumb.
People are dumb.
People are dumb.
Read the
and they'll say
book.
dumb things. They'll
In
do
fact,
dumb
read a
things.
book. And there's someone that doesn't read books. Read a book. I think you need it.
Yeah, it's a joke, really. But at least that Tottenham game was exciting.
It was
You
quite
know, at
exciting.
one
We've had
point,
exciting games this season, at least. We can say that. And we battered
yeah.
Manchester United.
So I will reveal because I have said previously on games where I was like I was really angry at this point, or I was I was saying this person needs to get off. Yeah, I wasn't nuts at 3-3. I was annoyed, very annoyed, obviously, but I wasn't like screaming or breaking something. Yeah, I wasn't throwing a remote at the TV. I was yeah, I was I was annoyed, but I was thinking, oh well, it's one of those games, isn't it? How are you, Charlie? Be honest.
Huh? I was just said, oh well, that's how it is. We did that to ourselves. It's what we deserve. We just because we all through the second half and part of the first half, we were just letting them in, letting them in. It was too easy because the
Yeah,
tactics were all messed up. It was just messed up. I think
I think
I
we
think it was
we
a bit too overwhelming or a bit generous with the 3-0. Even though I thought we could have scored a lot more goals. It was a bit
we should
generous
have.
at the time, but then we sat back, we allowed them to play some football, and they're Tottenham, they're going to play football, and then you let Son
Yeah.
just play how he normally plays and give Harry Kane all the space in the world, they're going to score. So of
From
course
going from
I was a
doing
bit annoyed.
nothing,
I was
like
annoyed. I was annoyed at the when it became 3-1 actually, and then 3-2. It was just gonna end up 3-3,
yeah,
and at one point I thought it's gonna be 4-3, isn't it? To them,
I think I was more annoyed at 3-1 than I was at any of the other scores at that point. That was what annoyed me the most was a 3-1. So I thought, why have we let them in this? Like we had this absolutely covered. We looked absolutely unstoppable, unbeatable, unbreakable, and then we just let them in for no reason. There was no reason for it, and that gave them the confidence, and that was it. But luckily, Jota, annoying little Jota, who when he was playing, when he came on, all he did was foul. Was constantly foul. He popped up and did his proper goal scoring striker's finish. It was good.
it was actually a good goal in the end for him.
Yeah.
Good night.
And I had confidence that he was going to score it as well.
Poached on the mistake, and then bam.
Robbie Fowler-esque.
Yeah. You know what? I had a feeling he would score as well at that point. I was like, what? It was such a shock after they scored.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. Because it was Richarlison as well. Him scoring that absolutely turd of a goal and then doing that you knew I knew it. As soon as he came on, I knew he was going to score, yeah? And then when he gets that head up, it's a terrible goal as well. He does that little crappy little celebration, the little chicken pigeon dance, wherever it is. And then we instantly go back, go and score the winner. Oh, plenty of reaction videos out there for people to watch. Tottenham fans. It's worth it.
I know.
But yeah, we won. We won, and on to the next game, which will be tomorrow.
Yes, and hope it won't be an easy game. None of them are.
No, I know it's Fulham, but Fulham have when they picked up some form recently. Where are they now? Where are Fulham now? Fulham are they're 10th. I say form. Loss, win, loss, loss. So we've had a couple of losses. Oh no, if it's going like that, loss, win, loss. It means he's going to have to win.
So they'll get a win now.
Yeah.
Hopefully not. But it doesn't matter how bad teams play. Anything can
No,
happen, especially against
exactly.
us.
With us,
We could go
with
like
us, yeah,
4-0 up, and then ruin it.
yeah. Do you want
See,
someone that's not scored all season? Bring them on. We'll give them a goal. So
debut. You want a debut goal? Here you go. Here you go.
here you go, sir. So there you go. We are still within a chance of getting top four.
Yeah, Man United could get a few more draws, and then we're right in it. So why not?
You know, it's annoying though. We've got the Brighton play Man United next, don't they? And they are 2 games behind us.
Yeah, but Brighton aren't going to get in there. We kind of need Brighton to. I'd rather Brighton win.
Yeah, I'd rather they win, but it's still. So they'll win that game, lose the next game. We got Brentford after that. Bloody Brentford.
It's going to be
That's
tough.
going to be a tough game.
That's
Yeah,
going to be very tough.
as long as we don't put that
Well,
performance in that we did against before.
well, have we had easy? Really, we haven't had really easy games anyway. We've lost them.
Yeah.
Whatever happens, happens. Can't do anything about it.
No, we have to literally take this is our season. We take every game separately as a new challenge. But we have to. Because like last season and seasons before, it was like we kind of even when might have been losing, we had a feeling that we could get back in this game and we could win it. Like this season, it's who knows what's going on, but we're on a good run of form, so let's see what happens.
See what happens. Still a chance.
Still a chance.
Speck.
Speck of a chance, yeah.
Despite this horrible season.
Yes. There's been some good things, so
maybe next season we'll challenge again.
Yeah. I think we will. I do. I think maybe not getting to the Champions League might help us out in a way, but
yeah, we'll probably get the players that want to play for the actual team and not just because we're in the Champions League.
Yeah.
We're not
they can have one season
overly
out,
priced either.
Yes. We'll see. Well, that's it really. Can't say anymore. We've talked about all the games. We talked about Klopp potentially getting a 1 million game ban, and we're not going to talk about speculation of players that have been linked to us by some Twitter experts.
Yeah. Wait until it's been official.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's boring and you can't wait. You'd rather have rumours.
Yeah, of course. We'd much rather things be announced now, but
yeah, ain't gonna happen.
No. It's all going to come down to where we finish, who we sign. So, which I don't, like we just said before, that's not what we want. We want players that want to play for us.
We do. Well, Bellingham supposedly wants to play for us anyway.
But that's just speculation.
Supposedly.
See? Yeah. See? There's already supposed this, supposed that. This guy wants to come, that guy wants to come. People put so much hope into like 2 players that we've been linked to recently.
Without having no knowledge of any...
No, they're putting the teams out with them in it. Next season's going to cook, or whatever the hell they say, yeah? And then it's like... But about 3 months ago, it was 10 other players that we were linked to, yeah?
You know, you're cooking.
It's not real. Yeah. What are you cooking?
Beans. Because it ain't
They're
happening.
cooking beans.
Yeah.
They're sitting in their
They're not even cooking beans. They're having cold beans in a can.
I know someone that has that at work. They eat cold beans out of the can.
Are they at the work or are they just outside eating beans?
No, I said, are you trading for, being less fortunate
the
in your
apocalypse.
financial situation. Yeah.
Well, if he
Maybe they
is,
are.
he's perfect.
Yeah. Well done to him.
He
Maybe we
does.
should all
He
do it.
doesn't need much.
No, it's cold beans.
Mm-hmm.
Brutal farts that guy has. Cold beans farts, the worst type.
Or egg, as well.
Ugh.
Eggy farts. They're the worst.
Eggy farts, and you get eggy breath when you have like bad stomachache.
You could brush your
Oh,
teeth.
you can brush your teeth, but
Or
you
have a
get
mint.
eggy breath.
Have a mint.
But you're not feeling well. You've got a stomachache, yeah. So like that egg smell has been formed in your stomach.
Don't eat egg.
Well, it's not eating it. It's not an egg. It's just the smell of egg. It's like what do they call it? What is it?
Spirit egg.
What is that smell? No, it's not egg. Shut up. Oh man, it's the eggy smell. It's not sulfur. Smell of sulfur. I think I might be right.
Yeah, sulfur is. That is the smell of egg. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know how
You get a
you get sulfur in your.
Do you get sulfur?
You get
Are
sulfur
we
in
eating
your stomach.
sulfur? We're gonna die.
Sulfur. Okay, let's see.
Well, I know it smells of egg. That's for sure.
Smells of egg, sulfur, and I'll put stomach. Sulfur stomach gas. I was right. And throwing up. Well, I didn't go that far. Sulfur, burps, stomach pain. That's exactly it.
I've never had
Bloating
that.
relief. No? No, I've had that. It's horrible. Is it COVID-19? What? Yeah. Yeah. Sulfur eggy burps. Horrible. Ugh, the worst. That's a good way to end it.
Yes, disgusting.
It is.
Eggy burps
Oh,
and cold bean farts.
oh. I don't know who's trying to create a hell, but that's it. Rotten egg. Rotten egg burp. Yeah.
There might be worse smells out there though. Shit.
Yeah, but it's like you can't escape it because it's in you. Yeah.
Yeah. I must be
Well,
what
shapes.
what
Proper disgusting shapes. Yeah.
zombies would smell of. And rotten flesh, obviously, but eggy smell.
Rotten egg.
Yeah.
No, they just smell of rotten meat.
Yeah, rotten meat, but there must be some sort of eggy smell in there as well, especially when they
No, but
go. Especially when they go.
it would mean like
Stop it!
a zombie with a tummy ache.
Yeah, you know, there's
That's
fat
what that would
ones.
be.
There's fat zombie.
Oh,
There's bloated ones. You get the bloated zombies, don't
yeah,
you?
maybe. Okay, all right. But that bloat, it's not the same thing. It's gaseous. Don't know if it's sulfur gas. Could be. Could be. Maybe it is. All right. So now we've made zombies worse because their breath smells like rotten eggs.
And they fart as well. They obviously
They
fart.
fart. They got to be farting all the time. So
What?
now, so whenever you watch The Walking Dead, think every time you see a zombie, it's got eggy breath and it's farting.
And
And it smells of
also,
rotten meat.
when you were a vegetarian, you die and then you're a zombie. Are you still a vegetarian? So they just
No,
go
because your brain, however,
because your brain's just
well, it's
completely messed
dependent
up.
on the zombie. It might be like one of those organisms that takes over another organism, yeah, and controls it. So it could be like one of those brain worms. That's what turns you into a zombie.
Yeah. So like
Yeah,
those snails that have been
yeah,
infected,
they're dead,
they're
but
already
they can still operate the bodies. Yeah,
see that they're just zombies. They exist.
they do exist. So it could happen. They could jump to human, and that's what would
So
be it for us.
basically,
That'd be the zombie
there'll be no
apocalypse.
vegetarian zombies at all.
No, or like we said before, zombies in wheelchairs. Where are they?
We all know they're fucked. There's
They get eaten immediately. No, no, no.
well, no, they don't get eaten, do they? They're zombies, but they just got they don't last long.
No, they're nasty and spiteful zombies.
Because
They
you
eat.
look at Walking Dead, they're going along. They always go along fields, so they're not really It's not accessible for them. The whole of Walking Dead is not accessible for
No.
zombies in
There might be a
wheelchairs.
load of zombies in wheelchairs that are just like trapped in a bit.
They are
They're just trapped there.
going around in a circle.
Yeah. Just trapped in a house, trapped in a room,
Farting and eggy smells.
farting, egg farts.
Nah. It's basically what I'm gonna be if I was a zombie.
Well, that's what you're planning, Charlie. Then, yeah.
They didn't have anyone with a disability. They end up with disabilities because they've got no limbs left. But
They've become a huge disability themselves. Like they have obviously a mental disability because their brains are rotted. They're blind a lot of the time. And
no, I'm talking about just the normal everyday people in Walking Dead. There's
no one with a disability because they die for some reason because they're written by people that are nutcases that are all for like well no they did have someone with disability that in The Walking Dead they had the deaf lady
yeah, but I'm
but
talking
that's one that you can but you
yeah,
mean a physical disability
physically, not
yeah did they have someone with no they didn't because
They end
they
up in
couldn't
wheelchairs.
think about like how would they run away or how would they do this yeah that's why they just don't
What?
even bother
Haven't
thinking
you
about
seen
it.
Mad Max? That film where he goes on someone's shoulders.
Yeah, that's what it would be. What's that character called? Master Blaster.
Yeah, gonna be like
Yeah,
Master Blaster.
there'd be loads of little Master Blasters around.
There you go, Walking Dead. Even though you finished now, if you want to, continue it somehow.
Do an extra series about all the people that were in wheelchairs or on crutches.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
where
What
did they
what
go?
happened to them? It's like none of them exist. They
Each one.
basically just do it.
Yeah,
No one wants a zombie person in a wheelchair. It's not very
there's
exciting.
got to be one that survived. It's ridiculous. Just the chances.
I want, the one that survived in a wheelchair.
Yeah,
I don't know how.
you can. Well, look, stand behind someone in a wheelchair and push them along. You know, there you go. You've got the motorized wheel thing that you clip on.
Yeah, they could
You'd be
they
you'd
could
be
make
getting
it
around.
they could make it like steampunk crap, couldn't they? Really?
Yeah, yeah.
They could make it work.
Or they can cut a zombie in half, yeah, and just stick, you know,
If
have
they
them
can
sit on
have
the.
a guy with one arm and some sort of ball with spikes on it, like some fucking
Yeah, I
video
don't know
game.
why suddenly, like it wasn't even that far away from, sort of the current time, yeah, where it's civilized, yeah. It took what like months. That was only meant to be in a span of months that all that stuff happens,
Yeah.
yeah. So within that time, someone's already got their hand chopped off and has a big metal hand thing. Yeah, like it doesn't take long for people to go Mad Max and Evil Dead. Yeah, it's ridiculous, but
They
let's
thought
face it.
you're not tough enough. We need to put something on your arm. What?
Yeah.
A ball with spikes.
What? Yeah, but how am I meant to? You're just doing it, all right?
It's
It'll
somehow
make you
what?
look cool.
Yeah. Does he have the other hand though as well, or is it like wooden? Or is it just? No, it isn't. He's got the other
There's
hand.
only one hand.
Yeah.
It's one
It'd be
hand.
funny if he had like one hand as well. It's like, how am I gonna do this?
Yeah.
I can't
It's
do
got
it.
neither hands. Yeah. How do I put that one on?
This
Yeah.
is
Well,
this is basically lose limbs.
yeah.
Oh no,
That's what would happen.
I've been bitten. Cut the arm off. Cut the leg off.
Yeah. That's what would happen if you think about it. Like
Is it Herschel?
actually,
Herschel, the old guy. I don't know who's the
yeah.
old guy. It was him. He
Herschel.
wasn't he in a wheelchair at one point.
I don't think so. Oh, he lost his leg, didn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah, but they were on the farm then, I think, at that point, weren't
yeah.
they?
So it's all right.
So they were safe there until they weren't. Yeah.
There should be
So
like
there's the
a
guy,
little
I'm thinking of the
village.
guy at the start. Daryl's brother. Yeah. He cuts his own hand off, doesn't he?
Yeah,
And does he get a thing on his hand? Like a knife or something?
yeah. Something stupid.
Yeah. That's what I mean. That's who I meant. You're talking about the gay guy later on, yeah? Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who suddenly goes Mad Max. So he turns into the Evil Dead thing. Yeah, like he's
I know.
got a chainsaw in his hand. Yeah.
I know we're trying to think of logic with zombies, but
I know. It is crazy. But where are the people in wheelchairs?
I know. Where were the people?
I want a whole series of just what happens to them.
So when they're zombie ones, are they still in a wheelchair because their brain's not fully, or does the virus or whatever it is take over the brain? So they're
I think maybe they just, as soon as they're like die and then come back, they just fall out the wheelchair and pull and drag themselves along.
unless
That's what I think
unless they're the clever ones.
They never did that with these ones, though, did they? They never had like clever zombies that learned.
They did, right near the end. They had clever ones.
I didn't watch. Oh, I never watched it. I never watched the final series.
You didn't watch the final series?
Second half of it.
No.
No.
I ruined it. Ruined it, didn't I? No, I didn't really. You should watch it though. But they
I'll catch up the last bit.
It was like a thing like, oh, that's good, and then what was the point of it?
The end. Yeah.
I think it was a bit rushed, to be honest.
It ran its course. That's what happened.
Yeah. What else could they do? Bring in other leaders of the town who are evil. Another leader who's evil.
Yeah.
Swap
There's
it,
just bastards everywhere.
Swap it round, change the graphics, whatever.
Yeah. This guy's worse than that guy. He uses an axe instead of a baseball bat. This guy wears a "Make America Great Again" hat and has a gun. It's the same old. Whatever, whoever the bad guy is.
It should have ended when the big fight with Negan and whatnot.
Yeah.
That was it. They didn't need any of. I don't care what the comics were. That's what it should have done. Just ended them.
Yeah, but they never know how to end a program properly. Look at Game of Thrones.
Negan became like a fucking Care Bear.
Yeah. Yeah, it was ridiculous.
Really. He
can't. He's gonna have his own series, though, isn't he? He's gonna have his own series.
Of course he is. Because why not?
Yeah.
Because badass.
Because he's badass. That's why. I don't know. I don't know about anything anymore. All I know is that we beat Tottenham.
And that's it. And that's all that we can say. So we've got 1 minute left. Do you want to say anything else?
I wanted to say my heart out to everybody.
Go on.
Peace.
Peace.
Got nothing to say.
Our show's about
Our world.
Our show's about nothing, talking about nothing.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That's Seinfeld.
Yeah. There's no
A podcast
there's
with
no
Seinfeld.
speculation. It's just we watch the game and then talk about it. That's it. Nothing
Yeah.
else. That's
Add
what
the
we
things
want to
that
do.
we see.
And
Not
then
everyone sees these little things.
Mm-hmm.
We see them. I've still got rotten egg burp.
Rotten egg burp, and I've
That's how we end it. Rotten egg burp.
cold beans farts.
Yes.
All right. See you later.